Hi, it's Jody, and I'm sorry I'm a little late on our weekly wisdom video. On Wednesday, when I would normally post it, we moved across North Carolina, and I towed the trailer for the first time by myself for about 2.5 hours in the mountains. That was, whoa, but I did it. It's really funny because I was planning on parking it at Wyatt's dad's house, and at the last minute, I got some new coaching clients, and I realized I needed Wi-Fi, and I did a search, and I found Mayberry Campground in Mount Airy at a very reasonable price. So at the very last minute, we booked a campground, and I'm parked with service and everything again for another 30 days. So that was Wednesday, and then Thursday we got in Wyatt's car and drove straight down to Jacksonville, Florida for my daughter's graduation from UNF on Friday, and that was really exciting. She graduated with 2 degrees. She has a Bachelor of Arts in History and a Bachelor of Arts in International Studies. And that trip, we drove Thursday, had the graduation Friday, and came right back Saturday. That trip gave me a lot of content for videos. But the thing that I'm really thinking about today is, how do we measure success? How do you measure success in your life? Are you a success because of your external circumstances or because of your internal? What I noticed over the weekend was that different family members put different importance on degrees. To some people in my family, getting a college degree is the be-all, end-all of personal accomplishment. And to me, and the way I raise my children, is that success is an inside job. Success is about internal circumstances. And while we were all there, really excited for Maddie that she was graduating and she got 2 degrees and it was so cool, for me, her success was everything she did to get there. The actual graduation and holding those, holding the degree is just an external, you did it, you finished, you made your goal, you accomplished this. But what I see as her success is all the struggle it took to get there, and that she never gave up. She stayed on her path. She didn't let other people's expectations derail her. In the beginning of her college journey, she graduated high school and she was all excited to go to college right away. And she was literally like, it's Thursday and she starts college on Monday and she's ready. She's excited, she's ready, she's got this. And she got an email that her financial aid didn't come through. And she had to sit home for a whole semester, 3 days before she was about to start. It was devastating. Devastating. And then she went the next semester, and she took like 2.5 years then to get her degree. And then she went on to UNF to do the bachelor's. And she had plenty of things, ups and downs, along the way, obstacles. At one point, she was going to transfer to a different school, so she came home. Because she was wanting to just get all the way through her master's and get done, and she was going to transfer to a school that had a program to finish her bachelor's straight into your master's. And then somewhere along the line she realized that wasn't really what she wanted. She really wanted to stay at UNF, but then it was too late to get in the dorm, so she had a year. After she had a year in the dorm, she had a year at home, going to classes online and driving up to Jacksonville several times in the semester, and then she went back for the last year in the dorm. And along the way, she's been to Europe twice. And to me, the success that we celebrated was her and who she is and what she accomplished along the way, and all the times that she could have been derailed from her goal. And she said, no, I matter. This is my life. This is what I'm doing. And I'm going to keep doing this until I see the results that I want. And so Saturday and Friday was just the culmination of all of that. Whereas for some people, it was about the degree. It was about, we're here, we're at a graduation, it's the degree that matters. It's not it. Success is an inside job. Success is being someone who doesn't say, I'm going to let that stop me. Success is when everything falls apart and you think you're at the end of the line and nothing looks the way it's supposed to, nothing looks the way you thought it would, and you keep going anyway. That's the success. The degree was just the cherry on top. The graduation was a chance for us to celebrate her and all of it. It wasn't about what they handed her in one moment on stage. You don't even get the degree. When you go across the stage, you get an empty, we have a picture of her holding her empty holder, because she had finals right up until, there's some people still had a final this week. They won't get their actual degrees until they get them in the mail, like a month from now. But the celebration is what the graduation is. And so they have that at the end of the semester so that everybody can come while they're all still at school, because, you know, not everybody lives there. People come from all over. So while you're still there in it, at the very end, let's have the graduation and you'll get your actual degree in the mail a few weeks later. It just, it all gave me so much food for thought. Success is what you decide it is. Success to you is based on your beliefs. So if you've done amazing things in your life, but they didn't look like you thought they were going to look, so you're labeling it a failure, you're a success because you put yourself out there, because you decided, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep showing up and putting myself out there and going down my path. And eventually I'll get external circumstances that validate it to everyone else. But I'm successful every day that I continue on my path. It was a beautiful time with my family, and I really needed it, and I really enjoyed it. But boy, it gave me a lot of food for thought. We're going to have some videos coming up. But today I want you to look back at all the things that you've done, not how they turned out, not whether they look like a failure or look like a success now. I just want you to think about all the things that you have done and be proud that you have stepped out and lived your life, because that's what we're here for. That is success. Feeling the feelings and doing the things and living all the way around. That's the success. That you're here to tell the tale of what you have been through, and that it didn't kill you, it didn't break you. You are still here. You are still waking up. You are still getting in your car and going places, or you are still getting out of bed and starting your day. You're a success. Own it, feel it, love it, and be proud of it. Success is an inside job. So many things are. Be proud of yourself for everything you've done, every success. And if you have external successes to validate you, remember that. Remember that you did that, and you did that, and you did that. I guess that's it. That's all I wanted to say today. How do you measure success? Spend some time thinking about that. Spend some time thinking about, what do you believe success is? Not what other people think your success should look like. What do you think success is? And how does that play out in your life? Jodi Evans. Have a great day.